These tips from world champions, record holders, and elite athletes added about 40 pounds to my bench press because they helped optimize my form and improve my weak points. My bench press used to be stuck around 225 and now it's up closer to 265. I'm going to take you through these 6 tips, and at the end I'll throw in the exercise that made the biggest difference for my bench press. First is to make sure that you're not neglecting your arms. You're only as strong as your weakest link, and one of my favorite exercises for this is the JM press. Second is the Valsalva technique, and it's how to properly brace your core. You're going to pretend that you have a belt around your waist. Like as you lift up the bar, I'm going to push my abs out into that belt like I'm trying to break it. So I'm getting that core tension, I'm trying to break the belt as I lower the bar down, and then I'm breathing out as I drive off the chest, maintaining that core pressure. Third is the leg drive. So when I'm set up under the bar, I want to walk my feet back until I feel some tension in my quads. Then I'm going to push my heels down to the ground and engage the glutes. This will set a solid foundation from the floor that you have to press off of, which will add weight to your bench press. When you combine this type of Valsalva maneuver, you'll feel very solid on the bench. Next, I want you to think about bending the bar. So if your arms are pointing straight, I'm rotating like I'm trying to point my thumbs over my shoulder. Obviously, you're not going to do that when you're actually benching. You're going to wrap your thumbs around. But when you're trying to bend the bar, that's the motion you're going for. And if you're doing it properly, you should feel a lot of tension created in your back. And this will also help give you a more solid and stronger bench press. To round off the form cues, I'm going to show you how to get the perfect hand placement. You're going to start on one end of your collarbone and measure across until you get a good measurement there. For me, it's about 15 inches. Then you're going to come back, find the center of the bar, and measure 15 inches in each direction. If you have a little bit of chalk, you can use something to mark this. And this is where you want to place your inside finger for those optimal hand width for a strong bench press. Next is to also make sure that you're taking the time to build your back muscle. And this will ultimately allow you to push more weight, even though the back muscles might not be directly involved in the pressing motion.
Finally, for my favorite exercise, you should do dips and even add weight to them.